Hi, friends. It's Miss Teal from the San Diego Children's Discovery Museum here in Escondido, California. Last month, we learned all about the creatures and the peoples that live in the Arctic Circle. Do you know where the Arctic Circle is? Let me show you. It's in a special place at the very top of the world where it stays very cold all year round. There aren't many trees and there's not actually very much rain. Mostly water, ice, and a little bit of snow. Let's learn more about the people who live there. They were called the Inuit, and the Inuit learned how to use all their natural resources, including the animals that shared the land with them. They use every part of the animal to either provide shelter or to feed themselves or to help keep them warm. One of these animals is a very special animal called a narwhal. A narwhal is a little bit like the unicorn of the ocean. It's a small whale that when it's born is about the size of Miss Teal. So, if you're an Inuit and you need to hunt very large animals like they need to hunt, maybe you need a little extra confidence. Well, maybe, just maybe, you'll stick a little sculpture in your pocket. So if you need to be as brave as a polar bear or as smart as a narwhal, you can pull it out of your pocket and go, yeah, I am that smart. They make them all the time and carry them in their clothing while they're out hunting. Would you like to make a narwhal with me today? The first thing I'm going to do is introduce you to one of my very favorite craft products that I use with the kids here all the time here at the museum. It's called Model Magic, and you can get it at any of the craft stores around town. I'm going to use only half the package because remember, this is something you're just going to tuck in your pocket. I'm going to take a pinch off of one half of a packet and put that over to the side. We'll get to that later. Then I'm going to take the other piece that I have. It looks a little bit like a chubby caterpillar, and I'm just going to roll it between my hands like this just for a minute. There you go. So that's what it looks like. That's the beginning of our narwhal, but it doesn't look like a little whale, does it? Not yet. Let's see what we can do about that. So I'm going to take one end of my caterpillar shape and roll it back, and then it's going to look a lot like the letter P. And then I'm just going to push that down slightly. Then I'm going to take both of my pointer fingers and my thumbs and push on either side of my narwhal because it's going to need some fins to swim through the ocean. Then I'm going to curve up the tail just like that. Maybe give it a little pinch. And that's going to be the strong back fin that we all think of a whale's tail being nice and strong. Then I'll just smooth it a little bit. I already have a great place for an eye right here, and I can use a marker, a water-based marker, just to be safe and keep our clothes clean. I want to put an eye right there and an eye right here, just like that. See my eye? And then I'm going to give her a nice little happy smile on either side because she needs to be able to eat. Now, she's cute as possible right now, but she's still not a narwhal. If you are a narwhal, you have a very special feature. Remember how we call them the unicorn of the ocean? They have what looks like a tusk. And you know what? It's not a tusk. It's an overgrown tooth that they have when they are babies. And one just keeps growing and growing and growing until it looks like a tusk that they use to help defend themselves. and to hunt other fish with. So I'm going to take 1/2 of a little bamboo cocktail pick. You can ask your mom what she has around home that's good for you to use. Then I want to take that one last little pinch of clay that I brought out earlier. And I am going to stick one end into my little narwhal's face, right up above his mouth, like this. And then I'm going to make a tiny, tiny little caterpillar, not very big. And then what I can do now is just wrap that gently around my toothpick until I have an awesome narwhal horn, just like that. See my narwhal horn? Now, if you want, you can make a little environment for your narwhal to swim in. Remember, they swim through the icy Arctic waters surrounding the North Pole. We call this the Arctic Ocean. So all I have in the water is I have icebergs and I have some cold, chilly waves that I've used white crayons. And now my little narwhal has a place to swim. I hope that you had fun today making a narwhal sculpture with me. Come to the museum next month and we'll do all kinds of wonderful art activities together and learn so many things about this beautiful world we live in. We'll see you soon. Thank you.